Welcome to a place where hearts unwind, infinite threads that gently bind, love and compassion in every line. Together we rise through space and time.
Hey, welcome back to Infinite Threads. I'm your host, Bob. This week we've been exploring the hidden intelligence of love. We began with the quiet pull that comes before we know why. Then we looked at the pattern beneath the pattern, and yesterday we talked about the people and places that feel like home before we can fully explain it. Today I want to talk about memory. Not just remembering in the ordinary sense. Not just names, dates, photographs, and where we put the car keys, which is a spiritual mystery all its own. I mean, the deeper kind of memory is what we're talking about now. The way love stays in us. The way it keeps shaping us long after the moment has passed. Some moments are brief, but they leave something behind. A kind word, a hand on the shoulder, a laugh at the right time, a person who believed in us before we had learned how to believe in ourselves. Those things may not look dramatic when they happen. Sometimes they pass by quietly. We may not even understand their importance until years later. But love has a way of settling into the soul. It becomes part of how we see things, part of how we speak, part of how we treat the next person who needs what we once received. And guys, that amazes me. It really does. That amazes me. Someone can love us for a season or even for a single moment, and that love can go on doing work in us for the rest of our lives. You may have had a teacher who saw something in you, a friend who stood by you when others drifted, or a parent, grandparent, neighbor, or mentor whose voice still comes back when you need steadiness. Maybe they're still here and maybe they're not. But in ways they are, even if they're not. Either way, love leaves an echo. And not every echo is loud. Sometimes it's just a phrase that you still remember. I bet you can come up with some. Something someone used to say. A joke that returns when you least expect it. A small habit you picked up from them without realizing it. You make coffee the way that they made coffee, maybe. Or you tell a story the way they told stories. You show patience in a moment when they would have shown patience. And suddenly you realize that they're still present in the way that you are choosing to be. That's one of the quiet miracles of love. It doesn't remain trapped in the past. It travels forward through us. I think that's why memory can feel so tender. It holds both gratitude and ache. We remember because something mattered. We ache because it mattered. The same love that comforts us can also remind us of what we miss. That's the strange thing about being human. The heart does not file things into neat little folders. Joy and sorrow often sit at the same table. A memory can make us smile and hurt all at the same time. It can bring someone close for a moment and remind us they are not close in the way that we wish they were. But even that ache tells the truth. Love was real. The connection mattered. Something beautiful entered our life and left a mark. I don't want to rush past that. We live in a world that often wants us to move on quickly. Get over it. Stay productive. Keep going. Don't linger too long with memory. But some memories deserve to be honored. Not worshipped. Not used as a place to hide from the present, but honored. There's a difference. When we honor memory, we let love teach us. We let it remind us who we have been, who helped us become, and what kind of presence that we want to offer now. A memory can become a doorway. It can say, this kindness once saved you. Maybe now you can offer it to someone else. It can say, you know what loneliness feels like. Notice who is standing alone. It can say, you remember how one gentle word mattered, so choose your words with care. That is love still working, not frozen in time, but alive in us. And that means that we're never only ourselves. This is exciting, guys. This part really legitimately makes me excited. We carry pieces of those who loved us. We carry lessons from people who stayed. We carry strength from people who lifted us, and we carry tenderness from people who treated our hearts carefully when they could have been careless. Some of what is best in us may have begun in someone else's love. That should humble us. It should also encourage us, because it means the love we offer now may last longer than we know. You may not remember every kind thing you've said. The person who needed it might. You may forget a small favor, but someone else may carry it as proof that they were not alone. You may think you are just showing up, just listening, just being decent, but love is never just anything. It leaves memory. It leaves evidence. It leaves little lights behind. This is why our presence matters. We are always leaving something in the people around us. Not perfectly, of course. We're human. We get tired. We say things badly. We miss moments. We need grace too. But the larger question remains, what kind of memory are we becoming? When people think of us, do they feel more afraid or more free? Do they remember being judged, or do they remember being seen? Do they remember sharpness or warmth? Not every relationship can be close. Not every situation can be repaired. Boundaries matter and truth matters. But wherever we can, love invites us to leave something gentle behind. A little courage, a little dignity, a little room to breathe. That may be one of the most meaningful things a life can do. Leave love in the memory of others. And maybe this is part of the hidden intelligence of love. It knows how to outlive the moment. It knows how to keep moving after the visit ends, after the conversation closes, and after the years pass, even after goodbye. Love enters memory, and memory becomes one of the ways that love continues. A song comes on, and we remember. A smell in the air brings back a room, a face, a season. A phrase returns, and for a moment, the thread is visible again. Not because the past has replaced the present, but because love has connected them. That's sacred to me. It means nothing loving is ever completely wasted or gone. The kindness given, the laughter shared, the patience offered, the mercy chosen, the ordinary moments that seemed too small to matter. Love remembers them. And somehow, guys, we do too. So today, maybe we can be grateful for the love that still lives within us. The people who shaped us, the moments that softened us, the memories that keep reminding us what matters. And maybe we can ask ourselves what we are leaving behind now. Not someday. Not after we become wiser, calmer, more organized, or whatever imaginary version of ourselves that we keep waiting on. Now, in the next conversation, in the next act of patience, in the next chance to be kind. Because someone may carry today's love into tomorrow. They may remember the way we made room for them. They may pass that tenderness along without even knowing where it began. That's how the thread keeps moving. Love becomes memory. Memory becomes guidance. Guidance becomes another act of love. Love goes through it all. Love is never gone. And long after the moment has passed, something beautiful can still be alive in us. I've recently lost an aunt, and I've lost a very, very dear friend from my work, my Aunt Donna and my good friend Sandy Gress. But the realization, and what I want to say to everybody, is that they're not gone. Everything they built, that love is still around everybody and within us. And what do we do with it, guys? We pass it on. That's what we do. We keep them alive by passing their love on. They're not here physically anymore, but they are in us. They are part of our souls now, because I believe our souls are love. I love you guys very, 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 very much. And you know what I need you to do. Go out there and pass that on, okay? Later, Gators. Bye-bye.
Fears